Okay, I think we are live. This was a totally unexpected, wait, my volume's too loud. Totally unexpected, unplanned, remote raid live stream for Xerneas Raid Hour. I wasn't sure if I was going to be here for it or not, but we did manage to make it. So let's see if we can... Do you know what's going on right now? You don't know what's going on right now, do you? The moment I begin talking, Willow wants out. Every single time. Alright. Go about your way. There she goes. Okay. That gives a few moments for people to show up. So, as per usual, this will be one of our Xerneas Remote Raid hours here on the channel. I figured I got enough Poke Coins to be able to afford some of our Remote Raid passes for everybody. So, let's take a look-see in the neighborhood. We are a little bit late getting started, but we don't have all 6 gyms with a Xerneas Raid. We only got 4 for now. Maybe a 5th one showing up down at the that Salamence gym in just a little bit. Alright, so what we do here is I ask for... You know what? I don't even have my message typed out. Just one sec here. Hold the phone. Hello to Misael. I see Anderson Galaxy is here. Najap D. Chucky is here as well. Is he Veltalin Raids? Ask Najap. Not just yet. I think Tuesday it's supposed to start showing up. Okay, let's see here. Is this the right file? I think this is good. Alright, so I'm going to pin our usual message. I am way behind today, of course. As I said, I was out. Wasn't sure what time I'd be getting back here for this, but we are here. Excuse me. Okay, so hold your comments. Don't do nothing just yet. I just want to pin this message here. Pin message. There we go. So, as per usual, as the pinned message now says, I will say hashtag... No, I'm going to say... What do I usually say? I type raid in the chat. That's right. How long has it been since I've done this? I've already lost track of what our routine is. I will type in all caps raid in the chat. When you see me say that, you go ahead and put your trainer name with hashtag raid next to it. Either, you know, whatever comes first, whatever, it doesn't matter. And I'll choose the first 5 new people to join me for one of our currently 4 raids available. As I say, I hope there will be a 5th one. But we'll have to wait and see how things play out. So I'm going to give priority to new people that have not yet battled for the day, to try to get as many players as possible to get themselves the Xerneas that they desire. And yes, another one is going to show up in 20 minutes. Okay, so we do have one right now, just across. Look at all the Team Go Rockets. No time for them. All right, we have, excuse me, one Xerneas coming up right now. So, as I say, make sure you have a remote raid pass. Your best bet is to have a Mega Evolve Pokemon active at the moment, because any Mega Evolve Pokemon will get you an extra candy when you catch any raid boss. So, for example, I'm going to Mega Evolve my Beedrill, because I got a lot of energy for him. And every Xerneas we catch today, or that I catch today, I'll get an extra candy for. That's 20 kilometers less that I gotta walk. Pinap berries are good. You get 3 extra candies for catching something. Silver pinaps are best because you get double the candy, which would be 3 more, plus 1 additional extra. But if you do need to catch Xerneas for your first one in the Pokedex, Golden Raz is the best way to go. I'm going to adjust the hat so I know when to say raid in the chat. Hey, that rhymes. Another thing I wasn't sure about if I was going to do this today was because I just finished the big premiere of Pokemon X, the finale. If you missed that, check that out later on once this is done. Did that rhyme? Not quite, I don't think. I should put our little note on screen, too. One sec. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Okay, I'm going to get our list of names, just so we can see on the fly who, excuse me, who is jumping in our first raid. So, I'm going to start trying to remind myself. I'm going to type in the chat when we have enough for the first raid. Now, if we get towards the end of our stream today and there's still a lot of people that have to raid, I might do that thing where I'll try to get 5 people to battle on their own, then I can bring another 5 in for a follow-up raid. We'll see how things play out. Alright, let us see. What am I missing out on? Excuse me. Sailor Pika saying you didn't expect the stream. Neither did I. Kind of on the fly. We're jumping in here. Hello to Magic Ice Cream Man. Yes. Welcome to our stream. Let's see. Misael has 3 raid passes. Awesome stuff. Okay, so we have Akimiko is our first name I see. Wait, what am I typing in my notepad? I gotta do it here on screen so y'all can see it. I have decided. So, basically, tonight I have nothing more to do. I've already walked my 12 kilometers for the day. I'm going to, as soon as the stream is done, I gotta do some housework. But then I'm gonna revamp this layout because I want to have fancier looking stuff. So you have like the, we'll have a decent place to put a list of names, put the reminders of use your berries, this and that. We have Canalito 31. We've got Chucky 0507 as our third name. What happened there? Did I spell that? No, I messed up. Hang on. I'll get this one day. Okay, so that's the first three. I see Yeet Boy is also here. Alright. I know there's a number. I'm just going to type it in quick. Get the name. I'm already behind, so as things go. Alright, so we got 4 names. Let me take a look-see here. And Mini Melee 12. We'll go with that. Let me fire this back up once again. Stop slowing me down, program. Okay, Mini Melee 12. So we're going to grab all these names. That didn't work. Huh. Anyway, I think we're good. So let's go ahead. I believe I have all of you on the list already. I missed a space after 5. Point. You see that, Mini Melee? Oh, no. If I had OCD, that would be tearing me apart, but I'm okay with it personally. Yeah, I should have everybody. Excuse me as always. Okay, let's grab the names here. We got Aki, we need Can. That's not Can, there we go. Oops. Chuki, that should be. Yi. And Min. Alright, is that all of y'all? Select all that, copy. That looks like the groupie is alrighty. So our first raid will get underway. I can't not clear the throat. So I currently only have 1 remote raid pass available, but I got plenty of coins to buy some more. Let's get the invite sent. Wait, I forgot exactly what I was about to do. What I told you to do. I have to mega evolve one of my mega Pokemon. Let's go to my mega list. And I think I got enough energy for Stinger, 995. It only takes 20. Generally, Stinger tends to be my go-to for Mega Evolution for when I get extra raid candies. So there we go. Yes, no spamming, please. Spamming is the worst thing imaginable that anybody could ever do. So spamming will get you possibly timed out, at which point I won't be able to see your name if you want to jump in on the raid. So drop your name once. Hang on. There's so much I said I'm going to do. I'm not doing it. Once I send these invites out, I will comment in my own chat that we've got the names for the first raid. Okay, invites are sent out for everybody. Let me make a little type here. Trainers chosen. Hold your names for the next raid. And I made a typo in trainers. I called them tranners. I forgot the I. There's no I in team, but there's an I in trainers. And let's see if we can get everybody in on this one. So, how is everybody's adventures going throughout Pokemon Go for the time being? Okay, I am going to wait a minute. I'm going to lead with our Mega Beedrill. So, I didn't say off the top, but excuse me. Poison and Steel are both super effective on fairy types such as Xerneas. So by me bringing Mega Stinger, any poison types you have, lead with the poison types because I'll be giving you a poison type attack bonus with having my Mega Evolution on the field. Okay, so how are we looking at? We got everybody. We got an extra person locally, I see. 4 are here. Who are we missing out on? I've hidden the names. Hang on. We got Mini Melee, Akimiko, Chuki, Canalito. We are missing Yeet Boy. Yeet yourself in here, man. We could use the help. I'm sure like 6 of us can do it, but the more we can get, the better, of course. Now, as you wait for the next raid, if you have a moment, feel free to click the like button down below. Show your support for the stream and the channel in general. And I'll once again give a shout out to earlier today, we did a YouTube premiere for our finale, essentially. Yeet Boy made it. Last 15 seconds. Good job. Our Pokemon X adventure has concluded. Well, not completely. I guess there is still some post-game stuff to do. I'm not sure how much there is, but I definitely will check out a few more episodes worth of content from Pokemon X. But we'll be soon moving on to the next adventure on the channel. And I'm not going to say what that is just yet. We'll leave it a bit of a surprise. But it's something that'll be a little bit more interactive, I guess. So, you'll see as time goes on. I got 2 ideas, actually, because I realized, ow! Giga Impact hurts. So I realized, what did I realize? Yeah, so I planned for one of our upcoming series to be a live stream kind of thing. I'm not going to be able to live stream every day, unfortunately, but for the days that I can, we can do it. But I need to have prepared another series that is going to be pre-recorded. So, like I said, I got ideas for 2 things coming up. Give me a little bit of time to get them set up, and we'll keep things flowing on the channel. Alright. So yeah, hold the names until the next raid. Like I said, I'm going to give priority to new names for each raid. Stop Giga Impacting. That hurts. I'm even resistant with my steel types. We are easily going to take this down. I will say, too, when it comes time to catch my Pokemon, of course I do AR Plus mode. Don't mind the potential mess that you'll see. As I say, I'm in the middle of some housework throughout the day. I did have to go out and pick up some stuff where I did a little bit of Pokemon Going as well. Picked up some Mega Energy for my Lopunny. This thing is tearing through my team. This ain't fun. Hey, we got a Xerneas on the other side, too. So, I'll have to double check. Does somebody want to double check PokemonGoLive.com and check the updates while we're doing this? I do believe this coming Tuesday after the weekend, I think that's when we're going to start seeing Yveltal. And that is also I think that's when Pancham starts appearing from strange eggs. So, Pancham is supposed to be appearing in raids. Now, I've seen people have invited me to remote raids. I've seen it like on the nearby, but I'm not going to use a remote raid pass for a level 1 raid. But I went out in the hopes of getting some some Pancham raids done today. And for some reason, the game decided, you know what, you're not going to get any of those, Chaz. No matter where you go, no Pancham raids for you. And that's upsetting. Pancham, Pangoro is one of my main Pokemon from my Gen 7 playthrough. Check the Pokemon Moon playthrough on the channel, and you'll see I added a Pancham. I realized I needed to get more Dark types and/or fighting types for my overall collection. I thought, hey, Pangoro would be great. My first team is down. I'm not even paying attention. We got enough people. You don't even really need to pay that much attention. You just keep tapping away. We'll get the damage out there, I'm sure. The Xerneas is almost done. And fun fact, did you know that Xerneas, when you run it through autocorrect, it wants to call it Ernest? I found that out because there's a new thing on YouTube where you can auto-generate closed captioning for people that are, hard of hearing. And I looked into it, and by default, it wanted where I said Xerneas, the autocorrect called him Ernest. Kind of like that. Hey Vern, we got a Xerneas over here. Who knows Ernest and Hey Vern? I feel like that's going way far back, way over some of y'all's heads. Alright, Sailor Pika does confirm Yveltal starts next Tuesday. Alright, so good luck to everybody for getting the catch here. We'll see what we can do. Since I already have it myself. Did we just hit Best Buddies, Akimiko? That was... What is your YouTuber name? I think we just Best Buddied up. Or Best Friended. That was... Where? Ibu... I can never pronounce this. Ebutoy. Ebutoy. I think we just became best friends. Hopefully you use a lucky egg to gain extra experience... extra experience points for that. As we see, the legendary Xerneas is here in my home. Also, we have the cloudy weather boost here as well, too. So all the Xerneas that we get during the hour should have a nice level boost for y'all to work with. Assuming you can get the catches. That was a terrible throw. I fully admit to messing that up. Come on, there you go, O'Hare. Thank you. Trying to deflect those balls back at me. Xerneas, be nice. Be nice, I said. Come on. You weren't this hard to catch back when we got you in our Pokemon X playthrough. I mean, I did lose a Pokemon. But still, we did get the catch in both games. Nice. Let's see what the weather is like. Sorry, the weather boost has given us. Hey, that's my 10th fairy type I had to catch. we got ourselves a nice 3-star Xerneas from our first. And look at that, it's got the Giga Impact. Ow. 200 damage. That's why it's hurting so bad. Alright. First one is complete. Let me. Yeah, we just hit best friends. Check that out. Not bad. Can I copy? There we go. Okay, so I got the names now. So, I'm just making sure we keep track of who has already battled. What I might even do, if we don't have, like, if we don't have enough to fill out a whole other, like, group of battlers, let's say, I might let people who have already battled go in on a raid on their own, let's say. Okay, so this was the first team. Okay, without wasting too much more time, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, Ernest, the legendary life Pokemon. Hey, Vern, let's bring some Pokemon back to life, Vern. You know what I mean? Okay, so without wasting time, we have another Xerneas way up the way. I do got to buy some more remote raid passes, but I will first. Do I need to reiterate the rules each time? So wait, looks like Chuki got it. Did Misael also get it? Misael says you got it. I hope Chuki did too by Let's Go. If that's what that means. I guess I could just simply do the raid. I can just say, tug the hat and say, raid. No, I'm going to make sure we're doing this right. So anybody who is new, who's come in here, if you want to have a chance to tackle one of these Xerneas raids coming up, when you see me, as I say in the pinned message, read the pinned message. But just to reiterate quickly, when I say raid in all caps in the chat, start dropping your trainer name in Pokemon Go. You can send me a friend request here, and either the QR code or the numeric code, type that in, and send me a request, and type hashtag raid with your trainer name. Once we see 5 people, I will set up a lobby, invite those 5 people, we'll tackle the next Xerneas raid. So if we don't get 5, again, like I said, I try to get new people each time, just to get as many individual players as possible to get themselves Xerneas. If we don't get 5 new people by the time, let's say, a few minutes goes by, I'll go back and add in people who have already battled to back us up. So even if you've already battled, still drop your name. Just remember, don't spam, because if your name starts spamming in too much, moderators or myself will time you out, because spam is not a fun thing for anybody. So if you get timed out, we're not going to be able to see your name. All right, now we'll fix the hat. Double fix, I guess. And I'm going to say big old raid in the chat, and let's get some names. And as the names roll in, I got to do me some healing. Okay, let's prepare. I feel like I'm flying so much quicker today. I don't know why. Do I like it? I'm not so sure. I don't dislike it, I guess. Okay, I'm just going to clear out the names from our first raid here. I think that looks good. Also, wait, I gotta do something else. Let's wake these things up, our little widgets, in case we get any sponsors and or super chats. Okay, so while the names roll in, I'm gonna do a bit of healing, because I'm feeling like we need some healing. Got a lot of revives. Stinger, no! Excuse me, I can't remember if Xerneas can have Psychic, but I imagine if I do, it might not want to auto-select Stinger for us. But I will manually choose him. In fact, don't I have a team built for Xerneas? Did I just waste a Hyper Potion on someone that needed like only 2 HP? I think I did. That's not great. I mean, worst case scenario, it's not the worst case scenario, I suppose. Okay, let me just make sure I got a party prepared for Xerneas. I feel like clearing my throat. No, not Stir. Stinger. We're gonna let Stinger lead the way in this team, and then if this team, well, when this team falls, I'll let the recommended come in next. Okay, let's see. Get some new names. I see Sailor Pika's jumping in on the next one here. Almost knocked over my glass. I got myself a nice Moo Moo milk. Basically, as soon as I got in, I was like 5 minutes before the raids were beginning, so I thought, I better get moving. I got myself a quick little drink. Okay, Tool Dude is the next new name. And I see we got Kiriko as well. You know, both of you are on my friends list. Najapi didn't get yours? Also, yeah, if there's any less than family-friendly language going on, let's hold off on that, please and thank you. So we'll give it a few more minutes here to see what else, excuse me, is going on. Hello to Luke. I'm just going back now in the chat. Let's see what I've missed out on. We'll give it another couple minutes, as they say. What are we at right now? 6:26. I'll only give it one more minute because we don't want to lose out on too many of these remote raids. We still got these two here. Still a little over 30 minutes until we tackle them. And then this one's not hatching until... Look out, Mini Melee, I can't see. Well, that one's hatching in a minute, 40-some seconds. Okay, so let's say... Mr. Sharkbite has destroyed the like button once again. I think, didn't I give you a shout-out recently in one of the Pokemon X episodes? Something about, make sure you smash the like button, as Mr. Sharkbite would say, destroyed. It's really caught on. You've destroyed the button so much, it's become ingrained in my brain. Okay, so let us go ahead. We're going to go with Canalito31 again for this one. Because your name is top of the list. And Chuki0507 again. So let's go ahead. As I say, this is more of a rapid fire. We got to get this done quick because I'm sort of behind the times. I got to buy more remote raid passes. Okay, so one sec here. Trainers chosen. Hold off on new names until the next raid. I should probably type that when we're waiting for the lobby to count down. Just to be more time efficient, I guess. Alright, got me some more remote raid passes, so everybody should be on our list. Let me just do our little search, get the names prepared. We'll get Sai for Sailor Pika. We got two, there we go, 2 for Tool Dude. KIR. We can and chew. I can chew. When I go get my supper later. I've actually decided, well, it's not really my decision, I suppose, to hold off on grabbing supper until after this is done. But again, it's not really my... Hey, it's hatching. Nice. But that's going to wait, because that one has a full hour on it. So I thought I can get my supper after we're done, because of course I can't choose to make these raids wait. These raids go on their own time. Are we still live? I'm just seeing something scary. It said on the my playback, no data. I don't think that's accurate. Alright, so I see it has not auto-selected my Beedrill, so what concerns me there is we might see something with a psychic attack. Now I wonder too, so I'm going to go to my Xerneas team, so I believe Tool Dude and Kariko are within range of that gym, or at least close to it. I wonder if you're able to use your local passes to access that. I don't know. Alright, let's see. So if it has fixed the like button, awesome stuff, thank you. We got to keep that like button fixed and working. So those of you who are currently waiting for the next raid, feel free to gently, lightly feather tap it. You know, it's been through a lot of hard times. Mr. Sharkbite loves to just tear that to pieces. So if you want to go ahead and give it a nice little tap, feel free to do that. Alright, let's see. Mr. Sharkbite, please help me out with destroying the like button. We need that. But I admire your enthusiasm, sir. Thank you very much. Always reliable to hit that like button and send it into oblivion. Okay, so our team is selected. We got 5 of us here, myself plus who is Mr. Canalito? We need you here. We got 40-some seconds. Hopefully you have another remote raid pass to be able to jump in. Excuse me. I think Misael is tapping it. There we go. Thank you very much. As Sailor Pika is saying, always covering my back because I always forget to mention this kind of stuff. If you're enjoying our stream and you want to see more stuff like this and get involved with it, make sure to subscribe to the channel and click the bell button next to that subscribe button because you'll get updates whenever a live stream, suddenly happens to happen, when a new video goes live, for example. And I think you also get it for if I put up a community post. I'm not sure. I would assume so. But yes, for right now, she says, swap your friend codes if you want to go ahead and exchange friend codes with people possibly all around the world as the stream goes on. I think most of us are North American, I believe. So it is remote raid pass, says Luke. Okay, so I'm sure you're close to it, but not close enough. Oh, it's got the Zen headbutt. That's why Stinger wasn't chosen. Alright then, alright. What would Zen Headbutt really... Oh, okay. I'm sitting here as this Psychic-type Zen Headbutt is destroying my Poison type. I was about to ask, what would Zen Headbutt help it with for its weaknesses? As I'm watching it take down one of its weaknesses. I'm an observant professor, if nothing else. And, I'm probably nothing else. Misael couldn't join! Well, don't worry, we still have up to 3 more. Well, up to 2 more. Or 3 more if we have enough time. If we can plow through and get to the next raid quickly. Dazzling Shell is here! Welcome, Dazzling Shell, to another one of our streams. This one was totally unexpected. Wasn't sure if I'd be here to do this or not. But we did make it. Mr. Sharkbite is eating before the raid hour. So your raid hour doesn't start for another hour then, or another 28 minutes perhaps? And I'll be eating. Did you see that drill run coming in from the right? I've never seen drill run sideways. That's kind of cool. But I'll be grabbing myself something to munch as soon as we are done. Which is not going to be right at 7, because of course we do have another remote Xerneas Raid happening. Well, it hatched now, but we have an hour to take care of it. So we got a Ho-Oh over on the left side. We got a Thunder taken down. Thunder taking down a Magnezone. Misael asking to please invite me later. Well, definitely, if the names do, play out properly, as I say, it does come down to a first-come, first-serve kind of thing. And if, for whatever reason, if the game prevents someone from joining in, unfortunately, that's just the game being the game. But based on how many people we have here today, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. It should work out okay. I'm seeing a slight problem, though. Why is this a thing? Hang on. Can I do an edit on the fly? Well, only partially paying attention. I don't know if this is going to break anything or not, but tell me if it does. I don't think it should. I'm not even seeing what I'm tapping anymore. Okay, Empoleon is in. Oh, that thing's got Thunder, though. I made a slight change. I wonder if anyone will see. We survived a Thunder! Not much more after that, of course. We're going down pretty quick. Dazzling Shell says, you would join, but you don't have any remote raid passes. You don't have enough coins to get a set of them either. That's unfortunate. I mean, you could have a chance for Xerneas, but if you don't have the resources, you don't have the resources. So it's not a problem, I'm sure. We should be able to handle it okay. And the other would it be Xernii for plural? Of course not. All plural Pokemon names are just the Pokemon name. I think early in the anime they made a mistake, and they actually say like Magikarp. I think they might have said something, look at all the Magikarps. But in the games, they've always been super careful to not put an S on the plural. And that's kind of a good idea, too, because in many games, if you're referencing a type of thing, the game has to be programmed to know, is it, say, like, just the letter S or ES on the end? Like if there was multiple Chaz, it would be Chaz's, so you're adding ES on the end. But if it was like Mike, Mike's would just be one S added. So by having the plural of a Pokemon's name be just the Pokemon's name, like say Fish or Moose or something, they save themselves a lot of coding problems. Or, I guess, coding difficulties. Alright, Xerneas number 2 is down for the day. Itchy Nose is here to stay. Let's see if we can catch this. Good luck to everybody for the catch. Dazzling Shell asking, did I read the blog about Yveltal? I did, I just don't remember it offhand. So, if you've read it recently, let us know some of the highlights if you don't mind. What can we expect? Is this when we're going to be getting Mega Altaria? I think it might be. Alright, let us see if we can get our second Xerneas of the day. Again, it's going to hop onto Willow's little tiny apartment thingy there, which she occasionally uses. I wonder what I think this is a lower CP than the first one that I got today. Now, I guess if it breaks out consistently, we will never know. But we'll see what happens. Okay, so we have Tony has dropped a friend code in the chat. Feel free if you guys want to add up some new players. Go right ahead. So everyone else, yeah, feel free to drop friend codes for the time being as well until we get this hopeful catch taken care of. You jumped into that. It still wasn't excellent. But I'll be taking names for the next raid in just a few moments here. Hopefully before too long if Xerneas wants to cooperate and stay in the ball. Again, if I don't get this, I think I've already caught... The earlier one was our 4th one I've gotten on the channel. So if I don't get any more, it's all well and good. But I would just hope that, you know, we don't waste too much time trying, because I want to be able to get on to the next raids for everybody out there. So if you do not yet have me on on your friends list and you want to go ahead and add me in so I can invite you to a raid, down below my face, we've got my numeric code or the QR code right there. So send me a friend request. I will only be adding people that we are jumping into raids with, just so I don't fill up my list too quickly. And we'll see if we can get another group of 5 brand new people to jump into the next raid. If we don't get 5 new names, I will, of course, take people that have already battled. But I want to try to prioritize new people, so as many players as possible get themselves Xerneas today. If I could land my excellent throws, that would be more ideal. Got 10 chances left on this one. I'm probably throwing when it's too small. Well, come on. That was... So, Luke, you caught yours. Excellent stuff. Nice. Do you already have one of these, or was that the first that you got? In Sailor Peak, I see you just say you caught yours as well. Congratulations. Mr. Sharkbite, you've changed your buddy Pokemon 2 times today just for the evolutions. I do that too, because I do little videos and stuff on both my Instagram and Twitter, both of which are linked in the description. Both of which are linked in the description. I had to double check. And if you want to follow me on there, I do show the occasional new evolution, new Pokedex entry. I just recently evolved my Muna and my Swirlix. I have a little video clip up there showing how they managed to take down a Bagon raid. And I also like to do a little before and after photo shoot so we can see, you know, how much bigger do they get through evolution. As it turns out, Muna maybe gets about double the size, but Swirlix and Slurpuff are almost the same size. It's really weird. You'd think they would get like bigger, but it's maybe a little bit bigger, but it's more that it's smoothed out, I think. More cake-like. You know, I'm not even paying attention to this attempted catch. I have a feeling we're not going to get it. So I'm more interested in talking to you guys right now. I mean, if we get it, cool. Dazzling Shell says, one thing you're waiting for, evolve till week 2. Why do you have Eevee as your buddy Pokemon? Oh, so that is something too. I forgot all about that, but Dazzling Shell reminds us Sylveon is going to be coming at the second half of the Luminous Legends Y event. Everyone's been hyped up for the introduction of Sylveon. As was said previously, I believe if you have a regular non-shiny Eevee and you nickname it Kira, I think, K-I-R-A, you can see that it's got the silhouette of Sylveon for its evolution. So we do know what nickname to go with to get our first Sylveon. I wonder what the other requirements will be. Because, you know, there's the nickname trick. Okay, we didn't get this, Xerneas. Oh, well. There is the nickname trick, but there's always another way to evolve an Eevee into a certain form without the nickname trick. Okay, so, hey, there's a Goomy. There's a Goomy, and it's either here or here. These two spots. No, actually, this spot and this spot. But I can't go get it. I gotta stay here. But I don't mind. I'm okay with that. I should show you the Goomy I actually chose. So Kariko actually caught the Xerneas too. Excellent stuff. Let's see what else is happening. Misael saying you can dodge. So dodging doesn't work that well in the just in raid battles. When you're by yourself, it seems okay, but I find when you're battling with other people, there's some sort of like unknown lag. So the dodging is not super reliable. I have plenty of potions and revives. I just go for the damage regardless. Alright, let us see. Misael has Goomy. Nice. Mr. Sharkbite has defeated Giovanni. I can't find Cliff. So I can't even get the Super Rocket Radar yet, but I still have a few days to do it. Alright, so, again, not wasting any time. Hang on. Let me reiterate our rules here. Is this going to work? Okay, so, hold off on any names. Let me grab the names from this past raid here. Grab all, copy, and paste. I gotta format this quickly. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna not even bother to format it because we are on limited time. Okay, so immediately, let's go ahead and get a team ready for... What are you doing, Mawwell? Get out of here. This one at the walking bridge. Okay. Tip of the hat means I'm going to say raid in the chat. We want to see 5 potentially new names for players out there for battle. Send me a friend request. As you can see, my code's down below. And type hashtag raid with your trainer name in the chat now. Once you do, I'll choose the first 5 new players to jump in on this next team, this next raid. But if we do get not enough people within a few minutes, I'll choose a few people that have already battled. But I always say, I try to get new people because I want to get as many individual players as possible to get themselves a Xerneas from our stream today. Alright, as the names potentially start to roll on in, let's go ahead and do some more heals. Poor Stinger. He always takes the brunt of the attacks. Because, of course, he's the lead Pokemon. Let's go with our Hyperior potions. Like superior potions, except they're more hyper than that. Okay, the healing is done. So we have 18 minutes to take these next 2 down. And then this one we still have 46 minutes. And I don't think we'll see a raid up there at the Mawile raid. I don't think we'll see a Xerneas raid at the Mawile raid. I should specify. Because of how the timing is working. Alright, let me get my list here. Ready for 5 new peoples. Hold the phone. Can't hold the phone right now. I gotta type. Okay, so... Let's see, Mr. Sharkbite. With the bonus, you got Shiny Jigglypuff. Okay, I want to show you. I've had some pretty good shiny luck, everybody. Not to downplay what you just said. The moment you say something, I'm going to show you mine. But congratulations on the Shiny Jigglypuff. That does answer a question for me, too, because I was wondering. They said all the first 151 Pokemon have their shiny forms in the game now. I thought, now technically, we can hatch Shiny Igglybuff. Is that what they mean by Shiny Jigglypuff? But I did find in the wild, the other day... walking around, a shiny Jigglypuff appeared in the wild. So, that is a thing that we can do now. So I picked this up just today, right before our premiere happened, too, for the Pokemon X. I got this from an AR mapping task, the shiny Galarian Ponyta. And just before coming home today, before this stream began, I found my second shiny Rattata. The stats are bad, but it is a shiny. Very cool. So, I expect my luck is done for a few months. I've got 3 shinies within like a couple days. Okay, let's see. Who do we got? So I got... I should use proper English better. We have a new name here. J1E2B. I know there's a lot more after that, but I'm just going to abbreviate it to that for the sake of speed. Okay, we got that. We got... Who else wants to raid? So send me a friend request. And... type your trainer name in the chat with hashtag raid, as says in the pinned message, and I can add you into this upcoming 3rd Xerneas raid of the stream. Alright, Luke's going to head out. Thank you for taking part, Luke, for helping us with that raid there, getting many people a Xerneas, both you and Kariko as well. Alright, let's see. Dazzling Shell says, read the last comment. Remember, sometimes I can't do that if I'm too busy with other stuff, but let me take a look for names first. Misael wants to trade later, you say. So hopefully someone around you can trade, because we can't, because we're not close enough. You can only trade within a certain physical distance of each player. Okay, let's see. I got Jimmy14. Another new name there. As we are running short on time, I might just go ahead and grab the other names I see. What was it? Akimiko, or... Again, is it Asimiko? I'm going to say Akimiko. And Canalito. I dropped their names again as well. Let's see. Arcuno asking, can I add you? If you want to jump in on a raid, you can most definitely add me. I've got my numeric code here. QR code is right there. And let me know what your trainer name is if you're adding me and you want to jump in on a raid. I'm only adding people that want to jump in for these raids today, simply because, as I say, I don't want my list to fill up too quick. Granted, I'm only at 200 some out of a possible 400 friends, Pokemon trainers here in Pokemon Go, but that can add up really quick. So I want to make sure I'm leaving space for people that want to battle. Essentially, I don't want to fill out my list too quick, because then I have, like, as soon as my friend list is maxed out, then I gotta go through the turmoil of deciding who do I not want to have on my friends list anymore. Not that it's like a negative kind of thing, it's just the way it has to be to make new people jump in. I gotta take people out. I just don't want to go through that anguish of choosing who who stays and who goes. Okay, let's see. I see Arcuno. I don't see the hashtag raid, but based on what you're saying, I'm going to do the detective work and say that you want to jump in. Or is it just Arcun? I'll look for the name in the friends list regardless. Okay, so Luke has caught shiny Aerodactyl in the wild. Not bad at all. I don't even have a shiny Aerodactyl from anything yet. But that's all well and good. Not everyone's going to get every single shiny there is. Okay, I'm going to go back up. We're going to go ahead and add in... Where did I say raid? I'm going to add Akimiko again. And we got to add... I believe it was Canolito. Yes. So let's see if we can get you in on this one. In a sale? Hopefully so. Alright, now I got to add a few new names to the list, I'm sure. Let's go to my incoming requests. I see J1E. We'll do that. Arcuno. And that is... Do we have Jimmy? I think I've got Jimmy 14 already. Let's take a look-see in our list. Search. Okay, so we got J1E. We've got Jim. I'll make sure that's your name there before we grab these names. Arcu, Aki, and Can Elito. Okay, select all these. Copy. Jimmy. Okay, 14,367. There we go. All right. We got 12 minutes to get this one and the next one. Let's not waste any time. Did I heal? If not, I'll heal during our lobby. Let's get these invites sent out to everybody. Again, I noticed it hasn't selected my Beedrill. We'll hope that things go well. We are healed up. Okay, sweet. So again, if you leave with a poison type, you'll get the poison type damage bonus for the the damage bonus for poison type attacks, I'm trying to say. I'm getting all caught up here. Or getting sidelined before getting caught up. Okay, trainers chosen. Hold your names until the next raid. I gotta do a copy paste for that too. Or no, I could do a visual thing. Like I said, I want to sit down tonight and do like a whole revamp of our layout, like the top bottom thing here, the codes and such. I want to make it look more fancy because I basically thrown everything on here. We got the Pokemon Go, we got my location flags, which I don't even really think we need. I'll try to maybe incorporate them somehow, but I want to put the text where it says use Silver Pinat Bears, use a Mega Evolution, this and that, and put a nice little background for the names here instead of they're just floating over my hand. I can probably take those out now, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But I want to make this look more fancy. Because admittedly, I was doing these streams as sort of a test to begin with to see how many people would be interested. And ever since I've started doing these remote raid hours, people have been really jumping on in. So I think there is definitely an audience for them. Okay, so everybody else, as I say, hold on to your names for the time being. But if you want to drop your friend codes in the chat, go ahead and do that and exchange friends amongst everybody all around the world. And you might be able to get some cool gifts along the way. More potential for buddying up as well. We got another local player jumping in with us too, so I think we have this no problem. I always like that too. You know, we can all come together and use our remote raid passes, and the group of us can get our catches, get our items, this and that. But I also like the thought that maybe someone lives near that gym and they can't take this on without a group, and they happen to jump in with us. I like the thought that we help someone else with getting themselves a legendary Pokemon. And I always got Zen Headbutt, that's why. And it's got Mega Horn. Didn't the one in our Pokemon X playthrough have Mega Horn? I think my Musharna can confirm that. Good times. Alright, Chuki asking, how did you meet Sailor Pika? One day, I uploaded a video to YouTube, and Sailor Pika came and watched it. The end. Actually, yeah, Sailor Pika is one of the viewers who has, caught on to the channel some time ago, and has joined me for the ride ever since. So, that's what I'd like. That could be the story of anybody out there, really. So technically, we haven't met. You know, not in person. Wonder if someday, if I could ever afford to do it, it'd be kind of cool once we have like a huge following, let's say, of me going to different, say, conventions and stuff like that. Because it'd be cool to actually meet some people in person after all this time, you know? I will say, financially speaking, it's not in the cards for me anytime soon. But someday, who knows? Tony got kicked out. Is there any possible way you can rejoin? I don't know. Yeah, it's only saying that there's 5 of us here now. And I don't think the, it kicked Arcuno as well. Well, look on the bright side. If we don't manage to win, I can re-invite everybody. I don't think there will be time anyway, though, because we got 8 minutes left until the 4th one is done. See, what I really dislike about that, what Niantic needs to fix, is when that happens, it still eats your raid pass. And it's not like the remote raid passes are free. Okay, granted, sometimes they are. I think for this month they said every Monday there is a free bundle in the shop. You get a remote raid pass and some, I think it was berries and Ultra Balls. But still, you know, in general, the remote raid passes cost monies. So, it really, I don't know why it's still a thing that it can mess up. So, what I would suggest, I don't know if, I always suggest this, I don't know if it has worked or not, but you can use this stream as an example. Go to Niantic support, I think you can access it from the website, or maybe just in-game too, and tell them what happened. Just say that you were in a raid, you got kicked out, the proof is here, you know, they can see the name was in the stream, and, you know, they can track on their end, I'm sure, who was in each raid, so they might be able to give you something, at least maybe replace the remote raid pass for you. That's my best suggestion. Hopefully you can, you know, something good can come of that. Alright, my first team is down.
Excuse me.
I probably haven't prepared the best team, to be honest. Generally, it's because I only try to add in Pokemon I have as my favorites. And not necessarily do I have enough favorites that would be good against whatever raid boss we're fighting. But still, we can get some good damage off with the ones that I do choose. Ow! Mega Horn. Get in there. My Gold Digger. The Golden Digger through the dirt. Shiny Steelix. I almost said Shiny Onyx. Alright, this one is done for sure. One more Heavy Slam. No, we don't even get the Heavy Slam. Arcuno really wants to get this Xerneas. Or is that my Shiny Steelix you're talking about? I don't know. Alright, apparently it was 3 years ago, Chuki. I wasn't even paying attention to the time. But time does fly, as they say. Let's see. No, I'll read the chat in a little bit. I only have about 6 minutes to get this next raid underway. I'm going to try to catch this as fast as I can. If we don't get that final raid done, or not final, if we don't get the 4th raid done, we still have a 5th one that we can do. So Xerneas, help the people out. Get caught quick, please. We don't want to waste any more time. Please eat this berry. Please stay in the first ball. It would be greatly appreciated if you do. Do it for the people. He's taunting you, people. He's like, okay, I'll shake. Yeah, I'm gonna break out. It's also my fault too. I did get an excellent curveball, but I have to make sure every ball is an excellent curveball. I can't do it. Stop shaking twice. Speed this up. Break out if you have to. I don't care, really. Now, I should... Would we have time? I don't know. No, I don't think we'd have time. I was going to say, I'm going to start asking for names right now, but by the time I get this thing caught, to be able to start getting names in for the next raid, we'll probably have to go to the 5th one. And miss our 4th. Unless... Okay. We got 5 minutes. Hold on here. Immediately, I'm going to go ahead and fix the hat. Ask for names. We'll see if we can get this done super quick. So, when you see the word raid, drop your trainer name, drop hashtag raid, and I'll choose the first 5 people I see. First 5 new names if possible. All right, hang on. Let's while we wait, let's go ahead, do the appraisal. 2-star Xerneas. Okay, so we've got, as I say, 4 minutes to get this one here. Let me get this ready to go. And if we don't make this, at least we do have our 5th as an option. Okay, let's get this fired up. Keep dropping them names, drop them names. Only once, though. Do not spam, because then that could get you timed out, and I will miss the name. Okay. So let's see. We get Hans Derek 17 is the first new name I see. We go Hans Derek. We got Ace Kangaroo. Let's go with Ace Kanga. I'm going to type in quick. How much time we got left? I can't even tap that thing. Okay, we'll give it another few moments. We still have 3 minutes. And I've got 1 sec. My alarm's about to go off. I don't want to freak everybody out. Where is this? Where is this? I'm just going to block this out so I can disable the alarm. Okay. There we go. Let's see. No, so after I typed the all caps raid, I'm going with the names that are coming after that. So now, again, this has been an issue before. It might show the chat out of a different order than what you folks can see, but as far as I'm seeing, the first name that was given was technically Jimmy 14, but the first new name was Hans Derek. So you can drop the name again if you think I did miss it. Let's see. We'll give it another few moments. Can we give it another few moments? Okay, at 2 minutes, we got 10 seconds. At the 2 minutes mark, I'm going to grab previous names. But there is still one more raid definitely after this one. Okay, so we're going to add Jimmy 14 for this one. We're going to go with Akimiko and J1E. I'm going to send the invites now. Hang on. Or no, I got to type it. Hang on. Oh, I'm getting so mixed up. Akimiko and J1E. I believe that is good to go. Okay, so I got to add 2 new people. Can we do this? Friend requests. Ace Kangaroo, Hans Derek. So those are the people I saw with names and hashtag raid. There we go. Wouldn't let me click the gym. Okay, so I'm going to battle. Open the lobby. A little trick I can do. Hang on. I normally try to get the names prepared ahead of time, but we got Ace and Hans. We'll send those out quickly. We'll find Jimmy, Aki. We got you here. Jim and Akimiko. Okay. I think that should be all 5 invites are sent out. Now I'll heal. Alright, so everybody else, hold the names for now. I've got one more raid coming up in my area after this. We'll try to get 5 new people for that final one. I think I've seen a bunch of people dropping some names. We'll definitely... I should say definitely. I think we should definitely be getting 5 new people to join me as the 6th to take on our final raid of the day. Okay, who do we got in here? We got Ace, Hans, Jimmy, J1E, missing Akimiko. Okay, so we got 5 of us so far. Chuki says you have 2 legendaries. You're thinking of trading to your sister. Just bear in mind, so depending on what the friend level is... Oh, we got someone else local? Was that who we had previously? I can't remember. I don't know. Either way, we've got all of you folks in here with me and the local player. Okay, so we should be able to handle this. No problemo. What did it recommend? It's going to have Zen Headbutt again, based on what I'm seeing here. Poor Stinger. Yeah, so no spamming, please. You may be timed out, and I won't be able to see your name for the final raid. So, for the time being, hang on. My fault. I got to mention. Hold your names, trainers. One final raid coming up shortly. Alrighty. Time is up. The raid begins. Let's get this. So, we won't be in such a rush for this final one because we still are going to have about like maybe 40 minutes or so to get that taken care of. Poor Stinger. Now, isn't it funny? Now, okay, if you watch the Pokemon X playthrough today, the big finale, Stinger was like one of the MVPs. Go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. Now, of course, granted, this is not the exact same Stinger as was in Pokemon X, because, of course, you can't transfer things into Pokemon Go, but in spirit, you know, in heart, he represents Stinger from the main series. So, it's kind of cool that our, well, I guess I shouldn't spoil it, but our powerhouse Beedrill, let's say, from Pokemon X, did what he does here today, bringing some nice Poison-type Mega Evolution. It's just too bad we don't get the Mega Beedrillite in Pokemon X. It's not until the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire that we get those. Look at how twitchy my Magnezone is. So the game sometimes goes through a thing where it's like it's not quite sure how filled your charge meter is supposed to be. And I don't know, it makes you attack quicker or whatever. It just looks funny. Alright, let's see. So Pika does say, feel free to drop friend codes in the chat, folks. I'll only be adding people myself once we're jumping into raids together, but you can also exchange friend codes amongst everybody in the chat. There could be more potential legendary raids out there, more mega raids, more Pancham raids, or at least hopefully some Pancham raids, which I have not been able to do yet. Not that not getting the raids is like the worst thing, because they will be available in Strange Eggs as well, but I feel like the raids would be a much quicker, more reliable way to get them, if you can find raids going on. I do have, well, technically we all have, I think it's 4 more days. I believe, Pancham should be in raids until the end of the Luminous Legends X event, which is still 4 days to go. So, let's not give up hope just yet. Get a nice flash cannon off on the Xerneas. I see a pop quiz. Where do you find the Beedrillite in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire? I'm going to say the Viridian Forest, simply because I actually do not know and I have no clue, even though I am fully aware Viridian Forest does not exist in Hoenn. But that's my way of saying, I don't know. Stinger was amazing, says Sailor Pika. Thank you for saying so. I'm sure he appreciates it as well. Did you see him tank that critical Shadow Ball? Okay, tank might be a little bit of an overstatement, but did you see him not be destroyed by that critical Shadow Ball? I was happy. Ow, Giga Impact. Well, let's see. Chucky says, Canalito is almost at max friend level. Cool stuff. Now remember, so I always do this too. As we friend up, anytime that we're about to hit Ultra Friends or Best Friends, I will not open a gift from you folks. I'll wait and leave it up to you, because that way we gain, I think, isn't it like 100,000 experience for hitting Best Friends? If you want to use a lucky egg before we hit Best Friends, you go right ahead and do that. Get yourself double the experience. If I don't get the double experience, I don't mind. You know, I'll get experience eventually over time. But if I can help you out getting more experience, then I want to do that. Alright, drop already. Come on, you're going down. Yes! Alright. Xerneas is down. One more raid after this, but hold on just for a moment. Sailor Pika says you can invite me to a Pancham raid. I do appreciate that, and if anybody wants to, I'm going to say don't waste that on me, because I'm not the kind that can willingly use a remote raid pass on a level 1 raid. You know, I'm sure with patience I'll be able to find plenty to, you know, get in my local area, but I do appreciate the thought most definitely. But I would, as I say, I prefer you save it for someone else that is likely to use the remote raid pass for that. Same as, like, you know, I am very hesitant to use remote raids to do a raid at the gym across the street, the community center, simply because I can walk over there. Did you eat it? Thank you. But if I can actually just, you know, if I can just step out my front door and reach that gym to use a local pass, I do that. If I can't, I'll generally ignore the raid over there, unless we're doing one of these live streams in which I have to stay tethered to the computer to be able to provide you folks the stream. Alright, can we get this Xerneas? What are we, 2 for 3 now today, I think. Can we stay above the 50% mark? Let's find out as we catch this Xerneas with a terrible throw. Hey. So everybody, as I say, there's one more Xerneas raid to go. And I think we probably have enough people to get 5 new names for this one. I tend to... Ooh, that bad throw. I tend to prioritize getting new people for each raid. So if you have not battled yet today, your chances of getting in this final raid are pretty good. Come on, Xerneas. You are nice weather boosted. I would like to get a good throw at least. What are you doing? I guess it's nothing Xerneas is doing. It's just somehow the ball is not arcing the way I'm expecting it to. There we go. Excellent throw. I wonder if I can... I'm just thinking. I want to, keep pushing the finale for Pokemon X today. I wonder if there's a way I can do something in the stream to throw a link immediately. Oh, that's terrible. Throw a link that you folks can follow immediately. Or I learned that after premiere is done, I can automatically flow into the next premiere. I wonder if at the end of a live stream I can flow into a video. See, as much as I'd like to pretend I'm professional with YouTube, I don't know half of what this thing can do. I just basically stream, upload videos, have fun, and see what happens. But I do eventually want to learn more about how to make this more of a professional level hobby, I guess. Okay, so I see a friend code's been dropped. Go right ahead and drop your friend codes, but hold off on adding your names for now until the final raid is getting a lobby prepared. Okay, I don't even mind if I don't catch you, Xerneas. I just want to catch you to see what your stats are like. I don't think you want me to do that. I mean, I'm getting some pretty good excellent throws. So, I see people asking me to add them in. As I say, I usually will only add people, like I'll add local people if I bump into them, but when we do these streams, I'll only add people that are going to be jumping into the next raid that we're going to do, simply because I don't want to overload my list too quickly. Yes! We're 3 for 4 today! This one fought quite a bit, but we got ourselves a nice 100%! Not even close. But it's all well good. Look, I'm at 38 Xerneas candy. That's fine. Okay, so there's still 19 minutes. We can just sit back, take 10 minutes to relax, just chat. We don't want to do that. You folks are waiting for one more chance at a Xerneas, are you not? I think so. So that is the last raid. So, like I said, I don't think we'll see another egg appear up at the gym this way. If there is, though, we can try to tackle that one. Now, since we don't need to rush at this point, I will reiterate the pinned message. So hold on to your names for the moment. This is just reiterating. In fact, I'm going to start it off by saying, reiterating pinned message now. Just so you all can see how to jump into the next raid. Essentially, oh, I gotta feed. No, my bunny is starving. Well, I try to feed my buddy after 2 hours, or actually before 2 hours is up, because that way you only got to feed them 2 berries to max them out again and get a heart. I've gone too long. Now I got to feed him 3 berries, which is the same as if I wait until his motivation is completely gone anyway. So anyways, I ask for #raid with your trainer name. Send me a friend request if you have not done so just yet. Numeric code there. We got the QR code there as well. And when I say raid, the first 5 new people I see, I'll add into this upcoming Xerneas raid. If we don't get all 5 new people by the time the, say, 5 minutes goes by or so, I will choose people that have already battled, so don't feel like you don't have a second chance. But I do try to prioritize new people, because I want to get as many players as possible to get themselves a Xerneas. Okay, so I think enough time has gone by. I will now touch the hat, so I can see when you're seeing, what you're seeing, and what I'm seeing, what I'm doing. Basically, I'm rambling until I can see myself, touch the hat, then say raid. Okay, so after my line of raid, The first 5 names I see from that point on are the ones I'll choose. Now, let us do some healing, because I, again, have a feeling that we need stuff. I'm burning through so much of my revives. But that's fine. I get plenty of these from the gifts that you folks send every day. That's another thing, too. So, whenever I'm adding new friends, we're going to be friending up along the way. If we've already friended up that day and you have a gift sent to me, I won't open your gift that day because we've already, boosted our friend level that day. We can't do it again twice in one day. So I'll save your gift until the next day. If we don't friend up by the end of the day, that's when I open my gifts. Anyone I've not friended up with, I will open a gift from. That way, I try to aim to get a friendship level bonus once per day with everybody to try to speed along to when we get to ultra friends and best friends. You get yourselves the experience bonus for hitting those levels. Essentially, I play locally just, for my own collection and stuff, but as far as interacting with other players, I try to give you all as many benefits as I can offer. Maybe there's not that much. Gifts, experience bonus and stuff, but that is my way to play. I like to try to spread the experience as much as possible and send it your way. Alright, let's clear out this list of names. Let's see who we can get. I see Albisaurus. I haven't seen your name yet today, so we'll give you our first list here. Wait a minute. Problem. It was hidden. There we go. Problem solved. Okay, how do we spell that one? I think that's it. If I've typoed, my apologies. Let's see. We've got... Yes, the code is on screen for everybody that does not have my name on their friends list just yet. I'm assuming... So, Nick Kerr... Oh, I see your name there. Okay. FD Save. Okay, so that's our second name. Who else can we get that is not yet battled today? And if you got yourselves a Remote Raid Pass... I don't see any other new names just yet. So, I'm going to check something real quick. I'm going to see if everyone made it into all these raids. Friends list is sorted by... Okay, so... Since we have not friended up yet, Arcuno, that means you didn't get to do a raid yet. If we did battle together, it would give you a heart for that. So, Arcuno is going to be our third name. Am I in the right window here? That's the question. Arcuno is third. As you said, you did kicked out, right? You got auto-kicked, unfortunately. So J1E, you have not jumped in yet either, unfortunately. Are you still here? I don't see you in the chat. Who else are we missing? So Albisaurus has sent a friend request. Excellent stuff. Yes, if you do not yet have me on your friends list, send me the friend request at the codes beneath my face webcam thing, and I'll confirm to add you in for this upcoming raid. We still have 14 minutes, so I want to make sure to get as many new people as we can to jump on in. So once again, if you're sending me friend requests in the chat, type #raid with your trainer name, and I will add you in to our next raid. For example, I just saw Vicious Medic 23 has sent a request, so I'm going to add you as number 4. Vicious Medic 23. We got space for one more. So I think, did we actually battle yet, Hands Derek? I think we might have already leveled up. So we did, alright, so you did get in on one of the battles. Oops. Let's see. Misael doesn't want to raid, just wants people to friend. Okay, so yeah, again, you can also just drop your friend codes here too. See if you can add more people from various parts of the world, perhaps. Okay, I see another new name is Devo67. So that is our 5th new name in our list of the chat. I'm going to make sure we get... there we go, Dr. Devo67. Alright, so I think that should be good. I got to add 4 new names, it looks like. So there's Dr. Devo, Vicious. Look, you're all right here. Awesome. Alright, let's get everyone ready for this. We got Albisaurus, FD, we got the Arcu, there we go, Vicious, and last but not least is Dr. D. Dr. Devo, select all, copy. So this will be our list for the final raid. Hopefully we can all manage to take this out. Let's go ahead, send the invites. I gotta buy more stuff. Alright then, let's go ahead and exchange. Get another pack of 3. Of course, if you do have the coins available, getting your pack of 3 is the most economic way to get your raid passes. Your remote raid passes, I should specify. Each remote raid pass individually would cost 100 coins, which means 3 would normally cost 300, but you can get them in a pack of 3 for 250, saving yourself 50 coins. How do you get coins, you may wonder? Well, first of all, of course, you can spend real money and buy a pack of coins, but you can also get 50 coins per day, or up to 50 coins per day, by holding a gym for, it's 10 minutes per 1 coin. So at maximum, if you can hold a gym for 8 hours and 20 minutes, the moment that Pokemon of yours gets knocked out and comes back to you, they come back with 50 coins. So do that 5 days in a row, you get yourself 250 coins. That's a pack of 3 remote raid passes right there. Takes a while, you know, but that's a way to get some coins in game. You can also buy the other stuff I got there too. You can buy potions and such. So generally, I say don't spend your coins on potions and Pokeballs because you can get those for free at Pokestops. But certain things like incubators, you know, you don't get those for free. Unless you're doing research, I guess. But star pieces, those don't show up for free. There's a bunch of stuff that doesn't show up for free. Did I actually heal my team? I did! I'm smart sometimes. Alright, do we have everybody? We've got 4 people so far. With 40 seconds remaining. Hopefully everybody else can make it. I have beaten Xerneas with 4 people. Maybe not in the level 27 range, though. So I do hope everybody can jump on in. See if we can tackle this legendary Pokemon. Did it choose? No, I think it's gonna have Zen Headbutt again. Stop beating up my Beedrill. Okay, so let's see, Abisaurus, Vicious Medic, and Arcuno. If we don't win this first time, I will keep track of who has battled with me, because I will re-invite you and invite other people to join it, because since we do have time for this one, there's still like 10 minutes left after this. Once we start the battle, your raid pass has been used for this raid. And I always dislike when I lead people into a remote raid and we don't get the win, because I feel like I just wasted your coins. But we'll try our best to get the win. Worst case scenario, it kicked Abisaurus out. Yes, it must have. It only shows 3 people in this battle right now. Whew. Well, again, Pokemon Go being amazing. So, check your items there, Abisaurus, if you don't mind. Does it actually use your pass? I think it does, but on the off chance that it doesn't, at least that's a positive-ish. Okay, let's take this off screen here. That's another thing, too. I just realized I'll have to, like, make a thing where I can hide both the text and the background. Or maybe my layout here, I can put the text box and put my own custom background into it. I'm just thinking out loud behind the scenes stuff. Don't worry about what I'm rambling about. Yeah, we're not going to win this one, definitely based on what we're seeing here. So, and Abisaurus, your Pokemon Go completely crashed. Well, that's definitely not ideal. So I recommend everybody, let's back out. Save yourselves the potions, the revives. We're not going to be able to take this out. I'm going to escape for the time being. So we still had... Who was here? Who was there? Show me the team. What if I rejoin and back out again? Show me the team. It's not going to show me who battled. Alright then. Unless maybe they've already quit out as well. Okay, so we still have, what is that? 8 minutes. I'm going to bring the names back up. I know we had Vicious Medic, Arcuno, you were there, I believe. So FD, no, does it show who I friended up with? Let me check this. No, it doesn't. But I do know Abisaurus was in there. I saw Vicious Medic. Wait, I've got a genius idea. Can I back up? Hang on here. I might have figured out something amazing. Or maybe not. Okay, Vicious, Arcuno, and Abisaurus. Okay. I did it! My playback froze itself. Okay, so FD save didn't jump into that raid, so since you haven't used your raid pass yet, I'm going to hold off on bringing you back. Where is this? There you are. Okay, so underline there, and Dr. Devo. Okay, so let's try. I'm going to do this again. Let's go with raid. Now, this is only for 2 more spaces. We already have Albisaurus, Arcuno, and Vicious Medic who have used their raid passes, and they're going to get their spot still. We need 2 more people to round out this collection. This group of trainers. So let's see who we can get. We have a total of 6 minutes remaining. I got to do some heals. Let's throw some max revives out there now. I don't need to use 2. Alright. Works for me. Got some hyper potions. Go with Magnezone. And back out. Okay, so Hans, you've run out of raid passes. That does happen, unfortunately. As I say, if you ever do start getting some gym coins, though, 5 days worth of 50 coins a piece, you can get yourselves a pack of 3. But there's also so many cool things to get in the shop, though. Like, what else can you get? You can get Poffins. Those are awesome. You can buy rocket radars, which is crazy. Since it's all about... Professor Willow makes these rocket radars for us. He's actually selling them. He's making a little bit of money on the side. This guy's clever. Again, you can buy your max potions. You can get those for free. Don't really do that. Max potions, max revives. You can get them from gifts. So... they're definitely, I would say, not worth the money. What could be worth the money, though, is the lure modules. If you have a Pokemon stop or Pokestop near your home, basically. The Rainy Lure module is a new item as well. If you ever want to change teams, too, the Team Medallion, 1,000 coins, but you can switch from one of the, the other teams. You can switch over to Team Instinct from that. The best team, of course. Am I biased? Of course I'm biased. I'm Team Instinct. Look at my gym. That's not my Snubble, though. I put an Onyx in there. There's Medusa. Look at that ribbon. All best, buddy. Alright, well, if we don't get another couple of people, I don't think we'll be able to tackle this, unfortunately. We've only got about 4 minutes. We'll still give it time. I'm not going to call it just yet. We'll wait till the actual raid times out. And then, of course... we'll have to just accept the fact that we've used a remote raid pass that we can't get back. But it is what it is. Sailor Peak is saying, so Arcuno, you gotta go? Or is that GG for good game? Either way, if it's a good game, good enough. If you gotta go, it's also good enough. But thanks for popping in for the stream as you did. And Sailor Peak is saying, you're not changing teams. Team Instinct forever. That's right. Zapdos is the best legendary bird. And I will say, I believe that because it's only weak to rock and ice. But if you teach it Roost, it lands for that turn. Usually it'll be faster than the opponent, so it goes first. It loses its flying type for that turn, so it's no longer weak to rock and ice. The only weakness it has is ground. But when is anyone ever going to intentionally predict Zapdos' Roost and go for Earthquake? It's never going to happen. I mean, it might, but not likely. Alright, let's see. Okay, Arcuno is still here. We've got a few minutes still left, so let's hold out hope. Once again, if anybody wants to join in this raid, we have 2 spaces available. Drop your trainer name in the chat. Use hashtag raid if you feel like it. If not, since we're on the deadline right now, I'm not going to, be nitpicky over that. And see if we can get these people, their remote raid passes, used up to get themselves the legendary. Alright, let's see. As Arcuno says, we trainers never give up. Let's see. Tricky says, you want to change your team because yellow is unpopular sometimes for me. That, I'm not going to deny that. Yellow, ever since the game even first came out, Team Instinct was the underdog. I didn't know that going into it, but even if I did, I wouldn't have changed my opinion because when I first chose Team Instinct, let's see, do we have any names? I'm double checking. When I first chose Team Instinct, well, when I first came to choosing a team, I was reading what each of the team leaders said was their passion. What is it? Blanche for Team Mystic is about evolution, I believe. What's the red trainer or the red leader's name again? I forget. Candela, that's it. Oh, like Candle. I just got that. I think it's Candela. She said it's all about battling, and also Mystic was about reading the opponent, and Team Instinct was about hatching eggs and okay. Team Instinct was about trusting your instinct, trusting your gut, and I find I usually do both of read the opponent and trust my gut in battle. So the tiebreaker for the two of those teams, I could have been Team Blue from the start. The tiebreaker was the fact that Zapdos was Team Instinct's mascot. So I was all about Zapdos. And I thought, okay, that made my choice for me. Turns out, Team Instinct was, like I said, the underdog, the one that everyone made fun of. Okay, I'll talk about stuff I've heard, the jokes back in the day, once we're definitely out of time. We only got a minute left to find 2 more people, but I don't think it's going to happen. Arcuno, you ran out of heals. That's another thing I don't like about if the raid doesn't, succeed, and we might not have a chance to do a second raid if the other players don't have enough heals. Hello to Retro Jordan. Welcome to the stream. We're basically at the end of it, though. We had 4 Xerneas battles today. I went 3 for 4. I caught 3 of them. And this one we unfortunately just didn't have enough people to take out, and this is our final one. Unless... Nope, I don't think we're going to see an egg up there at the King Square gym. So, I guess that's kind of it. But one of the things was, since red and blue teams were both so much more popular, so much more populated, let's say, with players, there was a joke saying, you guys ever see that weird glitch in Pokemon Go where a gym turns yellow for a few seconds? Haha. Yeah, good times indeed. But no, I never once questioned the fact that I'm on Team Yellow. That was what spoke to me. And what is the expression? To thine own self be true. Be who you are. Don't be what other people want you to be. Don't talk with your hands so much either. So that's that. Okay, we're timed out. I just said don't talk with your hands when I do this. So that's going to be it for our stream. Get those names off my screen. I do want to set up a nice, better layout here for our live streams. Okay, so the important thing is, even though we didn't get this Xerneas here at the end, we did go 4 battles today. Hopefully everyone, I know some people got theirs ran away, but hopefully many people got their Xerneas today. Next Wednesday, I should be around to do our first, not Xerneas, first Yveltal Legendary Raid Hour here on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Atlantic Time. So stay tuned to the channel for that. Subscribe if you're not currently subscribed, and click that bell button to see when new videos and streams are going to be starting up here, so we can get ourselves some potential Yveltal starting next Wednesday. Of course, I was about to say, the bacon bird, as everyone calls it, although that's the shiny, isn't it? Arcuno asking, can we trade? Unfortunately, no, unless you live next door. We are limited to like a certain distance for trading. People have actually tried this too. They'll set up a trade request with me, and if I go to confirm it, it does say that we're out of range. So that is not a thing, unfortunately. We have Yickles asking, can I be first for Yveltal? So the way these streams here work, it's like a first-come, first-served basis. I guess I'll just reiterate the idea for the upcoming raids. When you're here for the raid, generally I have 6 gyms in my area. So on a good day, that's 6 potential raids. I always type all caps raid in the chat for people to start dropping trainer names. The first 5 names that have not yet battled for that day, I will select, prioritize new people. We'll jump into a raid together. The next raid that comes up, again, drop your names, 5 new people jump in on that one. So your best bet to get involved in some of these raids coming up on our future streams, be here as soon as you can, and first of all, don't spam names, because spamming can get you timed out and I will miss the names, but drop your name as soon as you see me type all caps raid. And then, again, if you're in the first 5, you're chosen. If you're not, you have a better chance later on, because if, like, say my name is, like, Joe Smith. If I type Joe Smith, I get chosen for the first raid. I then get, what would you call it, negative priority, I guess, to be chosen for future raids, because I've already had a chance to get the legendary. So, long story short, the best way to get jumped in on some of these raids is to be here during the stream, early as possible, and participate as quick as you can to try to get your names chosen. When is the next raid, says Hans? Well, okay, on occasion I do raids off-screen, off-camera, and I can invite people for those, but the next one I have planned will be next Wednesday, so a full week minus 1 hour and 31 minutes from this moment in time. We'll be back again with some Yveltal raids. The first time we're going to see those in Pokemon Go. Technically Tuesdays when they first come out, but our first legendary raid hour featuring Yveltal will be here next Wednesday. Alright, Itchy Nose. I think that's about it for now. That should be good. So, before I leave, again, subscribe, click that bell button to get notifications when new stuff is coming your way. If you liked the stream today, of course, smash that like button. As Mr. Sharkbite often says, destroy it. We'll fix it up afterwards. And if you'd like to join as a channel sponsor to help supply, more sponsorship, more support to our channel here, click the join button down below the stream, below my face, and see what perks may be of interest to you to join up. And I just now clued in. I have forgotten to send out the TCG online code cards to our members for this month, so I'm going to do that tonight. I am so slack on that sometimes. My apologies. Alright, now, as we're ending off, if anybody wants to use the remainder of the chat and or the comments below to drop your friend codes to exchange around the world, potentially, go right ahead and do that. Alright, it is now time for me to go get that long-awaited supper I've been talking about. It's nothing glorious, just a simple little dinner. But I could use it right now. Alright, have yourselves a good day, everybody. A good evening, good afternoon, good whatever time it is in your neck of the woods, as I always say. And, that's that. Professor Chaz is now signing off. Thanks for participating and joining in and just watching, by the way. And I will catch you next time for some more potential legendary raid battles. Alright, have a good evening, everyone.